Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a bit of a check-in and a get ready with me. When I first went into quarantine, I really got into the beauty YouTube and really liked watching people put on makeup, and I thought I was going to give it a try and see if you guys like this. I also wanted to update you on what's been going on. If you've noticed, I haven't really been posting about my weight loss journey, and I thought I would talk on that. So I have some new makeup to try. I have my water. I have my iPad with my notes. If you like what you're seeing, give this a thumbs up. Share this video, help a girl out, maybe subscribe to my channel, and let's get started with some foundation. I do have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer on. I like to put that on when I'm doing my hair just so it gets time to set. And I have a new BB cream I'm trying. It's called the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. It is a K-Beauty product, so I'm interested to see this. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I did try a little bit yesterday when I got it. It does have a scent. To me, it smells like an old lady, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to like this. Oh, and it also comes out a little gray, so we'll see how that goes. So it has a nice little pump. The past few weeks, oh boy, that is gray. The past few weeks, I've really been struggling with energy and just being motivated to do stuff, including filming and doing videos. Look how gray that is. That is crazy. Hopefully a lot of you don't know this, but if you do, YouTube is actually a lot of work. There's a lot of planning that goes into these videos. There's a lot of research I do. I actually write out notes for every one. I have a plan or a pre-planning guide that I follow that I write out. So if I'm not motivated to do stuff, YouTube's one of the first things to go, and I feel it did. I feel in my past few videos, you can really tell that there's just a lack of energy, of bubbliness, and I really don't like that. This is a very light coverage BB cream, which I understand it's a BB cream is supposed to. I'm not sure how I feel about it. How does it look? I think it has a bit, here, let me get up close, a bit of a gray cast. I don't know, maybe it'll be nice in the summer. Back to the check-in. I've also been taking a lot of naps. Now, I'm a person who loves naps, but since I started on my CPAP, my naps have been a little different. They've been like 10 to 20 minutes. 10 to 20 minutes, I've been up, I feel great, and lately they haven't been. I've been exhausted after work. I've come home and taken hour naps, been very groggy, which could be because I'm taking an hour nap. I'm gonna go in with some Age Perfecting Eraser under my under eyes and conceal some of these spots. And there's a mirror below you, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking in the mirror. So I've had no energy, and because of that, I feel that I've really slipped into my bad habits. I've been watching like a lot of TV. I haven't exercised in 2 weeks. Part of that is because of my energy. Another part of that is because I did hurt my shoulder back in August. I think I did it trying to do something in yoga that I know I can't, but I thought maybe if I tried, it would get better. Did not. Don't ever push your body in yoga. Not good. I had a doctor's appointment. I talked to the doctor about it. We x-rayed it. There's no serious damage, but I am in physical therapy, and I did kind of want to give my shoulder a break from yoga just to help with the physical therapy and try and speed that process along. I have lost some range of motion in it, and I'm nervous that as I get older, it'll get worse. All right, let's set the under eyes. I'm going to set it with this Wet n Wild. It's a contouring palette, but I like the brightening one for under my eyes. So honestly, I've had no energy. I've slipped into my bad habits. I'm not eating well. I'm not exercising. I am kind of ashamed to go on here and tell you guys that because I try to be inspirational, but it's hard. And it's February, and I think February, people in Ohio get that way because where's the sun at? And I have noticed this past week that things are getting better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more like myself. I'm feeling more motivated. However, this week hasn't been the best week. We got some bad news Saturday morning, and I've been dealing with some family stuff all week, and it's kind of put me in just a weird place. But today I'm feeling great. I'm feeling ready to start back on my journey. I wanted to go back to, I had said I had a doctor's appointment. I'm going to set my whole face now with the Superstay, and I like to use this Real Technique sponge. I really kind of think I'm liking this foundation. It makes my skin, I think, look real pretty. Anyways, I went to the doctor. It was a follow-up visit to check on some of the health concerns I have, specifically my iron. If any of you have been following me on social media, I mean, you're all my friends, and this is how you find out about my videos is on my Facebook page. I have been struggling with anemia and actually was diagnosed as a severe anemic, and there was talk of doing iron injections unless we could get this under control. So after many doctor's visits and getting some prescriptions in order and some supplements, my iron is good. I don't need iron injections, which I'm excited about. We had my other, so I'm low on vitamin B and D last year when I was tested. I'm good now. I just have to stay on the regimen that I'm doing. If you want to hear more about that, let me know. I can make a video on some of that stuff. So that was good. So the doctor pretty much said that she feels I am healthy other than my weight. She said she would like to see me go on intermittent fasting. So I'm gonna do a little bronzer with the butter bronzer. She's been trying to push me through intermittent fasting for a while. For those of you that don't know what it is where you fast for a long period of time and then you only eat during like a certain window. I think the one they recommend is like 16 hours of fasting and then an 8-hour window. But with the way my yoga goes, I just didn't know how to do it and quite frankly didn't want to, so I didn't put much into it. But I decided to give it a try. And so right after that doctor's appointment, I did start. So I'd eat from noon to 8. I did it for about 5 days and I ate like crap, but I lost a pound. So apparently there's some validity to this. However, I just need to figure it out because I got real tired with it. And especially during the weekdays when I would work, because I'd be up at 5 in the morning and then I wasn't eating till noon, I was starving. And then I just felt like I was starving all day. So I think it's something I want to revisit. I've been doing research. I listened to a podcast on it and said that women should really start out doing a 12 and 12. And especially if you are a bigger woman, you should do 12 hours of eating, 12 hours of not eating. And then it kind of works. So I think I am going to play with that. I want to go back to some other more healthy things. I think in the future I'm going to do that. I was driving along the other day. Total switch of topics, right? I was driving along one day and I thought about, I'm going to use this e.l.f. cheek duo, just thinking about what was going on. And I'm like, well, I said to myself, I've fallen off the wagon. And then I really thought about like that phrase, fallen off the wagon. And I'm like, well, what does that mean to be on the wagon? Like maybe I should define, what it means to be on the wagon. And I think, have we ever thought about that? We say, oh, I've fallen off the wagon. I've gone back to bad eating. I now do this. I don't exercise. I don't, maybe you're talking about your finances and you're like, I went shopping and spent too much money or whatever. And why don't we ever define what being on the wagon means? I mean, I've never heard of anyone doing it. And I thought, well, maybe it would be easier to be on the wagon if I knew what being on the wagon meant to me. So this is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to create this little spreadsheet called On the Wagon and then kind of check off every day the things that I did well on the wagon. And then I can figure out what I really need to work on. So here are some of my ideas. And if you have anything you think I should add, let me know in the comments below. Just doing a little highlighter now. Okay, so on the wagon, exercising. I'm a lazy person by nature, but I do notice how much better I feel when I exercise. So definitely exercising. I want to try and do that 3 or 4 times a week. I almost said a day. That'd be a lot. A week. I do have a race coming up. This is just the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I really like it. So I want to be exercising. Like I said, I have a race coming up at the beginning of May and I really need to start training for that because that's not going to be pretty if I don't get my butt to the gym or outside running. And then meal planning. I haven't been doing a good job of meal planning, or if I meal plan, I kind of just don't pay attention to it and do whatever. And this really also helps out my finances because when I have a meal plan and I grocery shop for it and stick with it, then I'm able to use the groceries I buy. But if I don't have a meal plan, I just buy stuff. And then sometimes throughout the week, I'm always going to the store because I want something else. So really, I want to meal plan and stick with it. So I did this morning sit down and plan out my meals for this week and did an Instacart delivery and had them delivered. Definitely less TV. I've been watching way too much TV, way too much YouTube. I need to get off that. I want to do more reading. And then tracking my food and weight. I find I do better when I track my food and weight more consistently. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to go in with the Milani eye prep to prep my eyelids. I'm hoping to get all of those things done and get back on the wagon. Now, I'm only up 1/8 of a pound since all this happened. And I think I'm real happy with that. Oh, just love that stuff. It's actually a drugstore thing too. It's very good. I'm really happy with that number because it's not bad. If you could see how I've been eating, 1/8 of a pound is not bad. So overall, since January 1st, since I've started this channel, I am down 13 pounds. So I am making progress. It's just a little slower than I wanted. And I really need to get back on the wagon to make sure that my weight doesn't go back up and it goes down. I also decided that if I get to a certain point, which would be about 15 pounds from now, there is a Coach purse that I am going to purchase. I think I'm going to go in with the ColourPop That's Taupe palettes. Okay, if you're a makeup person, ColourPop, you have got to check out these palettes. I actually find that the ColourPop palettes, and this is kind of a drugstore brand, you can find it at colourpop.com, C-O-L-O-U-R, pop.com, do better on my eyelids than this Too Faced Salted Caramel palette, which I love. These last longer on my eyelids. I do have a very hooded eyelid, and my eyelids are very greasy. I don't know. Let me show you this color story. I just think it's gorgeous. Love it. It's a cool neutral tone. I have a lot of ColourPop palettes. If you want to see them or see some of my makeup, let me know. I did last week sit down and write out some March goals. My February goals did not meet them at all. So I'm real motivated to do my March goals. And I thought maybe I would do some challenges so that you guys could come along and join me in March. What do you think about that? Do some challenges, maybe have some prizes. That kind of would be fun. Who doesn't like a good prize? Can you all hear Boo Boo barking in the background? He's downstairs, I'm upstairs. I don't know why he doesn't come up. Is he coming up? I don't know. Oh yes, back to challenges. I thought about doing an exercise challenge. So let's challenge each other this week. Let's do an exercise challenge. Let's say we're going to exercise 4 times this week. Take a nice selfie or a picture of yourself or something while you're exercising. Tag me in it. And let's support each other and ooh, this is getting dark. Let's do some exercising together. Let's get back on that exercise horse. So one of my other goals in March is to read 2 books. I did finish one of my books. It was called Daisy Jones and the Sixth. It's a very good book. It's supposed to be loosely, like I said, based on the Fleetwood Mac story. It is really good. It's set up kind of interesting. It's set up like an interview. So it's like a music journalist interviewing band members and the record label and stuff. It's just really good. It was a fun read. It's interesting. I want to know what parts really match the Fleetwood Mac story. I like Fleetwood Mac music. I don't really know much about the band to know, to see where it's really matching up. I got another book I want to start called The Alice Network, and it is based on a true story of women in World War II that were spies. Isn't that kind of neat? Go woman power right there. I wish you could see how good I think my skin looks with this foundation. I don't think it's showing up well in my camera. Anyways, okay, right now I am in the middle of reading Business Made Simple by Donald Miller, and I'm actually really liking it. It has 11 different things that you need to be successful in business, and right now we're on character. Really, really like it. I'm gonna just blend this out a little bit with a clean brush. Just blending this out a little bit. There we go, diffusing it a little bit. Okay, so I'm reading that right now. It's really good. I have made, my goal this week was 30 minutes a day. I pretty much hit that. So that's exciting. I think I'm going to keep up with that for next week. Going to go in with a little darker shade, smoke out this corner a little bit. I'm also reading a habits book by Jen. I can never pronounce her last name. I'll just put it up here. I've been reading that for a while. That's a really good book. What are some of your favorite books to read? I'm always looking for recommendations on books. Anything by Janet Ivanovich I like. So if you're looking for a really funny, easy read, anything by Janet Ivanovich is really good. Oh yeah, I'm starting work on the website that will have blog posts and my recipes. So blend this out a little bit with that clean brush again. Yeah, so I'm starting on that. I'm road mapping it out so I know where I go. I did pick a launch date in the beginning of June for that. So I need to get going on that because who knows how long that's going to take me. I am not good at tech. You know, starting a YouTube channel, my first video took a long time. So I'm anticipating that this website might take me some time. Let's see. I'm going to go in with a fun shimmer shade. I don't know. What shimmer shade do you think? I used this one yesterday. I liked it. I think I'm just going to use it again. I'm just going to use my finger. What else did I have? Oh, morning routine. I want to create a morning routine. Isn't everything about morning routines right now? So I want to do a morning routine. That's on the list of me to get together today and come up with one and try it. I've been watching videos on YouTube. I'm telling you, morning routines and desk tours are some of my favorite videos, besides my makeup videos, to watch on YouTube. So, and then my big goal in March is I am going to purchase a camera. I do all my filming on my phone. And I've been researching and I think I found a camera. So hopefully the quality of my films get better and you guys like them. So what are you excited about in March? What are you guys up to? What are your goals? What do you want? What do you need help with? Do you like this type of a video? Do you want this type of a video? I'm just going to kind of blend some of this together. What are you looking for? What more would you like? So let's start wrapping this up. It's been a long time. Let's fluff the hair. I need a setting spray. I'm just going to go in with this e.l.f. Yeah, I think this e.l.f. Dewy setting spray. Just kind of get things to melt all together. Mascara. How about the Lash Princess mascara? If you guys haven't tried Essence mascaras, you can find them at the pharmacy. They're like $5. They're some of the best mascaras out there. So give those a try. So this week, let's band together and let's exercise. Take a picture of yourself, tag me in it, let's support each other, and let's get out there and exercise. Should be a good time. It's real sunny out today, so I think me and the dogs are going to go take a long walk at the park. Hopefully it's not too muddy. What is your favorite exercise to do? What do you like to do? I did discover on YouTube a channel called MK Fit, and their dance videos and their hit videos are about 25 minutes. Check it out. You can do it at home. They're actually a lot of fun. She has a whole bunch. She's really good. I really like her. So check her out. I think this might be it for my look. I never put lipstick on because actually I'm going to go down and have some lunch. It's about my lunchtime. I'm getting a little hungry. Dogs are getting a little restless. There we go. So this is my look. Here it is up close. I know you're getting a bad glare from that window over there. I actually think I'm liking this foundation. It is a light cover. I do tend to like more of a more coverage. This will work, I think, especially in the summer because it feels real lightweight. So let me know how you guys are doing. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the update on where I'm at in my health journey. I'm hoping to get back on it. I hope if you guys need some help, let me know. Let me support you. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye.